Hello students, so today we are going to learn about integers. So first of all, let us know that what is natural number? What is natural numbers? So answer goes, counting numbers are called natural numbers. Thus 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc., etc. to the infinity are all natural numbers. Now second question is, what are whole numbers? So answer goes like this: all natural numbers together with 0 are called whole numbers. Thus 0 whole number starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., etc., and goes for infinity are whole numbers. Now remark, what is remark? That every natural number is a whole number, but whole number is not a natural number. Now introduction to integers. Let us understand by this. When you look yourself into the mirror, what you will see? You will see yourself, but your right becomes left and left becomes right. It is clear? In short, it turned out opposite. It turned out opposite. In this way, numbers are also have their opposites. Numbers. See this. This line is mirror. This is alphabet B. So, if we see this B in mirror, it will look like this. Opposite. Same goes for numbers. So, this line represents mirror. Right side of mirror are all positive numbers, that is +1, +2, +3. And just like this, these all positive numbers have their opposites, like +1 has -1, +2 has -2, +3 has -3. It means left of mirror, in this left of mirror all are negative. So this mirror we call it 0. This mirror we call it 0. So right of 0 all are positive numbers and left of 0 are all negative numbers. Therefore, we conclude that all positives of natural number 0 and all negatives of natural number are called integers. Now next, an integer is a whole number that can be positive, negative, or 0. An integer is a whole number that can be positive, negative, or 0. Now the question arises that can we call 1 by 2, 0.05 these numbers an integer? Yes or no? The answer is no. But why no? Why can't we say that? Because an integer is a whole number. An integer is a whole number that can be positive, negative, or 0. But we see here these numbers are part of fraction and these are part of decimals. So we conclude that integers does not have fraction and decimals. So we can't call these numbers an integer. Now, representation of integers on the number line. How we present integers on number line. First, draw a line and fix a point almost in the middle of it. We call it 0. It means first you draw a line and in middle point mark a point and we call it 0. Now as we know, right of 0 are all positive numbers and left of 0 are all negative numbers. But how we can represent it? So take equal distance from right and left of 0. So mark equal distance point and write down the numbers. So this is the way to represent the integers on number line. Now next topic is absolute value of an integer, or we call it modulus of an integer. So what is the absolute value? The absolute value of an integer is the numerical value of the integer. Absolute value means numerical value of the integer regardless of its sign. It means the integer always is in positive. See example. Find the value of this one, mod 9 minus 9. This is mod 9 minus 9. The absolute value of this is plus 9. It means you have to drawn out this minus 9 from modulus and you will get positive, because we know that the ultimate value, absolute value, is the numerical value, and it is always in positive. So what is the absolute value of 0? So absolute value of 0 is always 0, because we know that 0 is neither positive nor negative. Now third is mod 15. So the absolute value of mod 15 is 15. If the number already is in positive, then eventually it when it comes out from the mod, it is in positive. So don't change it to negative. That's why we have already learned that absolute value of an integer is always in positive. Now see the next, minus mod minus 3. So what is the value? So absolute value is, when you pull out this minus 3, it will become plus 3, but this minus is waiting to reverse it. To reverse it, it means this minus is waiting to change the sign, because this minus is out of the mod. This minus is out of the mod. So your answer is in minus. That means the absolute value of this thing, this question, is minus 3. Now look here, 8 minus mod minus 7. The absolute value of this is, now when you pull out minus 7, it will become positive, but the minus is waiting to reverse it. So 7 comes back in the initial state, that is minus 7. So 8 minus 7 equal to 1. Now comparison of integers. How we compare integers? So let's see this in number line. How we can compare? As we know, in positive numbers, the numbers which are far away from 0, it means the number which are more right to the 0 is greater in positive. But in negative, what we have? In negative, we have the numbers which are right to the 0, which are more close to the 0. The numbers, or say integers, which are more close to the 0 are called greater numbers or greater integers. For example, see minus 3 and minus 2, which is greater? Which is greater integer, minus 3 or minus 2? As we see, minus 2 is more close to 0 and minus 3 is far away from 0 as comparing to minus 2. So minus 2 is greater than minus 3. In negative integers, the number which is close to the 0 is greater, and the number which is far away from 0 is smaller. Now addition of integers. Let's see how we add. First, if the sign of both integers is same, that is plus 36 and plus 27, if we add, so we simply add this and our result is in positive. Second, if the sign is same, that is here first integer is in minus and second integer also in minus, then if we add, the answer is in minus. Now second, let's see the third one. If the integers have opposite sign, then how we will do? That is, now see the example, minus 47 plus 18 equal to minus 29. That is minus plus, we will do minus. Now here same, first number is in plus, second number is in minus, we have to add, so we will get plus minus, we will do minus. Now these 4 points goes like this. First integer is in plus, second integer is in plus, then we will do plus. First integer is in plus, second integer is in minus, so we will do minus. We will do minus, we do not put sign, we will do minus, subtraction. First integer is in minus, second integer is in plus, so we will do minus, we will do subtraction. First integer is in minus, second integer also in minus, then we will add them. We will add them, we will do these things, these operations, plus plus plus, plus minus minus, minus plus minus, minus minus plus. Now giving the sign of the integer with the greater value, it means the number which is greater, we will put that sign. The sign which the greater number has, we will put that sign in the result. Now properties of addition of integers. Properties, let's understand properties. First one is closure property. What is closure property? For any integers we have a plus b equal to c. What it means? A plus b equal to c. It means when you add two integers, you will always get an integer. The sum of two integers is always an integer. For example, if you add plus 2 and plus 1, so you will get plus 3. 2 plus 1, you will get plus 3. That means 3. So when you add two integers, you will always get an integer. Now second law is commutative law of addition. What is commutative law? For any integer a and b, we have a plus b equal to b plus a. A plus b equal to b plus a. This is called commutative law. Example, minus 4 plus 9. So minus plus, we will do minus. 9 minus 4, 5. The sign is of positive cause 9 is greater than 4, so positive sign. And a plus b, this is a plus b. Now b plus a, let's see. This is b, 9 plus minus 4, plus minus, we will do minus. 9 minus 4, we will get 5. So a plus b or b plus a, we will get the same result. Now moving on, next law. Now the third law is associative law. What is associative law? For any integer a, b, c, in associative law 3 integers are there. So for any integer a, b, c, here we go. In the bracket, a plus b plus c equals a plus in the bracket b plus c, bracket close. Now let's see with the integers, minus 6 plus minus 8 plus 5 and minus 6 plus in the bracket minus 8 plus 5. So first we add these two integers, we will get minus 14 plus 5. Now in this minus 6 plus, we will do this, 8 minus 8 plus 5, we will get minus 3. Now minus 14 plus 5, we get minus 9. Minus 6 plus minus 3, we get minus 9. So the answer is same both the side. So associative law is true. A plus b in the bracket plus c is equal to a plus in the bracket b plus c. Now moving on, fourth part, existence of additive identity. So let's see what is additive identity. an integer a plus 0 equal to 0 plus a, the result is same. That means the result is the integer itself. It means if you or I want to add something in integer, we want to get result the same integer. So what we will add? We will add 0 in it. So 0 is called the additive identity for integers. So 0 is called the additive identity for integer. It means adding 0 in integer or adding integer in 0, we will get the integer itself as a result. So this is called additive identity. Now moving on, fifth part, existence of additive inverse. Additive inverse. What it means? Inverse, it means if we add an integer, if we add opposite of an integer, we will get 0 as a result. As we can see, a plus minus a or equals minus a plus a equals 0. Inverse, it means opposite of the integer. We have to add opposite of the integer in the given integer. If a is a given integer, so we have to add opposite of this given integer. If minus a is the given integer, so we have to add its opposite in the given integer, and the result is 0. Thus, the additive inverse is the opposite of an integer. So, additive inverse. What is additive inverse? Additive inverse is the opposite of an integer. That means if an integer is in positive, then its additive inverse is in negative. If an integer is in negative, then its additive inverse is in positive. For example, the additive inverse of plus 7 is minus 7, and the additive inverse of minus 8 is plus 8. It simply change its sign. If an integer is in plus, then it will convert in minus. If an integer is in minus, then it will convert in positive sign. This is called the inverse, additive inverse. So watch this video, understand it, and write down these things in your copy. Thank you very much.